recording. I'll start recording the session. I'll provide the recording session every day's class. So once we are okay. So I started recording now. So resume will be created and also help you out in putting the clients and all. Okay. Right. Now, so let us see here. VDC, VPC we have for Mexico HR module we are developing because, and one more thing. So they will ask in ABAP HR, if you go, they will ask, did you work on US payrolls or Indian payrolls? Say US payrolls, because Mexico payrolls and US payrolls always will be the same. Okay. Right. So what is the meaning of payrolls? So what will be the difference means? The only thing is the tax calculations. So it is different from India to USA. So there, if you know those, how to do some. So if you show some experience that I have done here in this area, so it will help you out to get a job easily. Okay, because a lot of demand outside. Okay, now. So coming to the point, so first of all, we have development, quality and production system. Now tell me, where we develop the code?
The development section.
In the development system, we will develop the code and we will move the code. Once the code is completed as per the requirement, we will move the code to the where? The quality system. So how we can move to the quality system?
After development.
Yeah, how? What is required to move to the quality system?
Some transfer request is generated now.
Very good. So transport request is generated in the development when we develop, and it will move to the quality. So do you know how it is generated and all? Or
No.
We'll see practically in today's session. So how this transport request is generated and how we can move to the quality. Okay. So let us see. Before going into, so we came to know that we need a transport request to move to the quality system. Right. So before going into how to create a transport request and all, first of all, we should know what are the concepts are there in a BAP. So we have like a RISEF. So RISEF means what? Reports, interface, conversions, enhancements, and forms. If you are expert in these areas, so you are good at ABAP, you can say. Okay, reports, interface, conversions, enhancements, and forms. Yeah, we go in depth of each and everything in the coming classes. But for an idea, let us discuss about what is a report, interface, and conversions, and normally in a high level. So let us see. First of all, what is a reports means? And before this, just want to discuss to whom we develop these reports, interface, conversions, enhancements, and forms. If I got a report, to whom we develop actually? What is a report and to which purpose we develop a report? To whom we develop a report?
For the requirement of the client. You have to do something.
For the requirement of the client, yeah. So what the client may require?
According to the requirement means something on the screen or the requirement was if a line is there on first screen, we have to go to the second screen with many functionalities like this.
Okay. So my question is, in which area the client require this reports, interface, conversion? For example, I will need one example.
In which area means?
Which module? See, something like
MM or SD.
Very good. So those things I'm talking about. So we're going to develop reports in sales and distribution, material management, production planning. Production planning and finance and control. These are the modules we have, major modules. Okay, where we get the requirement of developing the reports, interface, conversions, enhancements, and forms. Okay. Now, if you see here, whatever the reports are there, whatever the interfaces, conversions, enhancements, and forms are there, it can be in any module of four. Okay. Now, if you see how we can differentiate the reports, interface, conversions, enhancements, and forms in all these modules. Suppose I got a requirement in sales and distribution in reports, and I got material management report in interface. So how I can differentiate? Or in reports, in material management. So the two should be, by seeing that I should identify that okay, these two are different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? How I can identify? Hello?
Tell me, sir. No,
One
no.
second. Nilendra? Sorry? Yeah, Tini, please. Yeah. First of all, how they are differentiated is in SAP as used. So there will be a concept called naming standards. Any client in real time will follow some naming standards. Okay? So we cannot write whatever the way we want it. So SAP has used all the alphabets except Z and Y left for
SAP itself.
customization.
Oh.
Z and Y left for customization. Suppose if I say what you call uh, for sales and distribution. So always I need to start with what? A program should start with Z or Y. Suppose say Z. So how I can say if it is a report SD module means RSD underscore and the program name like this. ZCSD, ZESD, ZFSD. I mean, see, why I'm saying this is you go into the what do you call, you join any company and you are just keeping the name the way you want it. Suppose, so definitely they will come to know that you are not experienced. So what we should know is first we should ask the project manager or a team leader, is there any naming standards document available or not? Because not only for creating the program, inside declaring the variables, everything there will be a standard way of writing. We cannot declare the way we want it. You understand?
Yeah.
I hope you got it. Satya?
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm waiting.
Yeah, yeah. So there will be some way of writing. Declaration should be a way which client has given. So that document you need to refer first. Before any company you join, any experienced guy, any years of experience guy, first we need to follow the naming standards. Otherwise,
Naming standards.
we write the total code and it is not at the naming standards means client won't accept it. Okay? So we should,
Actually, this name,
yeah, tell me please.
yeah, these naming standards are given by the clients.
Yeah, see, client to client it varies.
Yeah.
Some clients
Yes.
requires global data should be declared as G underscore. Some clients
Okay.
will declare as L underscore. So that document will be there, will be shared to the developer. Okay? Suppose
I
some clients,
means in the
yeah,
yeah, actually one from the client there is something that is called functional specification. In that state, these are written.
no. Functional specification is different again. Okay? This is
Okay.
a standard
Okay.
document. Before I'm talking about a functional spec or technical spec or anything, there will be another document called naming standards document. Okay? So that is nothing but the standards of declaration part. Any if suppose client is not shared means client will say that we don't have any standards, you put your own standards. Then we need to follow as per our standards, what generally we follow. And we need to share that document to the client. So there is vice versa process. If the client shares, we need to follow that. If the client doesn't want, we will say to the client, we are following this.
Okay.
Clear or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Now coming to, as you said, functional spec. Okay, so let us see here. Coming to functional spec. What is a functional spec means? And technical spec. Any idea?
Functional specification means it is just like what are the requirements the client want.
Okay, who will give
That
the
is
functional
all.
spec to the ABAPer?
Sorry,
Who will give the functional spec to the ABAPer?
Client
I don't
only,
know.
sir.
Client won't see. Client know what is their business is, but
Okay.
what is a functional spec means the business requirement which is given by the client, which is given by the client will be converted into, will be not converted, so we can use another word called translated into SAP logic. Okay, SAP business logic. That means business requirement will be, they talk about our sales and distribution will be run like this. We have a what you call sold to parties like that, ship to parties like this, and we have a schedule lines will be like this. So they will explain there in terms of business. You understand? But
Mm-hmm.
our requested delivery date will be like this. Our delivery date will be like this. So they will, schedule date will be like this. So they will explain in a business oriented way. They don't explain in SAP oriented way. Am I right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
So by taking that requirement, these sales and distribution people, these are all functional guys. Apart from ABAPers, there will be functional guys also. Functional requirement, who will take the requirement from the client. Functional people. Okay, so they will take the requirement and they will convert whatever they say into SAP logics. That means by taking the tables from which data I need to bring which data, those things we need to take it requirement. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So by taking that requirement from the client, once we give the logic to the ABAPer will develop the logic. ABAPer nowhere concerns to the client as per the standard process. But in real time, you understand, functional guys, if they are not strong, ABAPer need to sit with the client and take
Functional
the requirement and develop it. So in that way, ABAPers becomes the techno-functional. So in the same way, I become the techno-functional. Because I didn't learn anything, a functional thing outside. I went as the requirement is not given properly. I sit with the client, knowing the knowledge of all the, so every area in Econ corner and developing it. So it's on of our interest actually. You understand? Now,
Right.
so this is functional spec is. Technical spec means after development. So not after development actually speaking, but generally till now even I process, I follow the same process. After development, whatever I develop, I will put it in the technical spec. But technical spec means the pseudocode should be given before development. The technical spec. You understand? So what we are developing and all, so that logic and what flow chart and all will be drawn in the technical spec document.
Okay. Means technical specification is there before the development.
Before the development, yes. Our unit test planning, as I said, everything should be kept in the technical spec, which I, in my life experience, I never followed that process. Of course, I am wrong, but the situations are in that way. Okay, even you, once you come into the company, even might be you don't follow. People will ask at last, we need a technical specification document. So we'll start creating at the time. So I hate document writing, so that's why it is the problem with me. People who like document writing, so they will create nicely, but we don't get much time. So they need an output rather than this the document. Correct. Now, so let us see. This is the function spec and technical spec. So as I said you, so this is the way of standard way of writing. Are you clear till now?
Yes.
Now, so let us see here. First of all, what is the reports means? Reports, any idea? For what purpose we develop reports?
Report means conclusion. After completion of the project, project report, sir. Project report.
Okay, okay. Sarita?
Conclusion, sir.
Oh, you only saying, huh? Okay. Anandita?
Reports, I think, means to develop something according to the requirement of data reports.
For what purpose, sorry?
Means we have given some input, then we have to process something, then we have some output.
Okay.
This is the process of a report.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll say. So generally speaking, reports means business analysis. Okay. So what is that? Reports means business analysis
Business.
for taking decisions and forecasting. This is the main purpose of developing the reports. That means without see medical report is there. By seeing what we analyze, okay, I have something like that. So anywhere you take a report, how is the business, how is the sales, how is the materials flowing, how is the finance controlling, how is the production planning. So everything you can develop as a report. You understand? And you can see basically in a high level, people who are sitting in the chairman level or a CEO level, they don't come each and every section and see, right? They want just a report. How is the process? Because based on that reports, suppose there is a Hero Honda showroom, they will see the sales. So they are seeing the sales means what they are seeing? They are seeing the report. You understand? So by seeing the report, they will analyze that how many again we need to order and how many we need to sell it. So this is called
Report.
a reporter. For example, we have sales order status report. This report I will make you to develop as a real time. Okay. Sales order status report means I want to know whether it is an open sales order or closed sales order.
Okay.
So how can I know that whether it is an open sales or closed sales order? So we should write the logic for that. Okay. Which are, suppose I'll take two check boxes. One is open and one is closed. If I tick open, if I highlight open, I need to get all the open sales orders list. If I tick closed, I'll get all the list of closed sales orders. So try to remember this. This you're going to develop. I'll give the logic. Okay. Once we are strong enough in the basics, we're going to develop this. Right. Now, next. This is about reports. Next is interface. Any idea about interfaces?
Screen, sir.
Sorry.
Interfaces means user screen.
Users.
Where we are developing the program.
Not really. I'll explain to you. Interfaces are very, very important in nowadays for an ABAPer. First point. Most of the companies are migrating into SAP. That we heard it, right?
Yeah.
So when they migrate into SAP, but they cannot change their front ends because from the past long back onwards they are using the front ends. Due to database issues, they are moving into SAP. Am I right or not? So they doesn't want to disturb the front end and they want to use the SAP as a backend. That means the data flow will be happens through SAP, but the front end screens will be like that only because the users who are working in the screens will be habituated of using those screens from the past 10 years or 11 years. How can suppose if Microsoft Excel is there, okay, if suddenly Windows has changed and started if you want to open Excel, open a DOS command and run it means people can understand easily.
Yeah.
If I change the screen of an Excel, so people can understand easily. No, right? The same way.
Because they are generally habituated.
They are generally habituated. See, I'm using Windows. Suddenly, if I say now all the systems are coming in Linux, so you need to write the command and to open an Excel means no one will buy the laptop. Right? So in the same way, people are habituated of using one screen, and to change that screen and telling them to use SAP screen means they cannot. Okay, so experience again they looks like a fresher. So that's why they doesn't want to disturb the front end. Okay, they want backend should be changed to SAP system. Fine. So that is called interfaces. That means interacting from SAP system to non-SAP system.
Non-SAP system. Okay.
So in depth we have like inbound, outbound. We call as inbound means like
SAP to SAP.
SAP to SAP to PI, PI to non-SAP. That is third party. And sorry, inbound means third party to PI. Third party means non-SAP. What is PI? Have you heard about PI?
No.
No?
No.
Outbound means SAP to PI, PI to third party. PI is a middleware. I'm writing here. PI means process integration. There are jobs for PI also. Okay, process integration who are nothing but middlewares, which will monitor. What they monitor actually is how the data is flowing from one SAP system to third parties. Okay, so if any issue, because there is no direct plugin to connect SAP system to which system?
Non-SAP.
Non-SAP system. There is no direct plugin. So how can they connect this? Through middleware only. So what are the middlewares we have? PI and EDI, electronic data interchange. Like this. We have these two systems which we can connect. Okay. So this is about
Two are the middle one.
these two are the middlewares. Exactly. Middlewares. Some people will use PI, some people will use EDI. Okay. Right. So we can go in depth when the concept comes. Now conversions. What is the meaning of conversions?
Conversions convert something.
Okay, right. Basically, as you know, uploading the flat file data into SAP. So uploading the flat file data means it's just a normally, it's not a logical program or something. Suppose, for example, as I said, people are not habituated of using this SAP system, right? So, but I need to, if I'm using the SAP as a backend, the total data which is created in the third party should be uploaded into SAP or not?
Yeah.
Should be uploaded into SAP.
SAP.
Then how I can upload? Suppose from 10 years onwards means how many sales orders will be there, how many customers will be there, like do I need to create each and everything manually in the SAP? It means
You have to load that thing.
so it is very difficult, right? So what we request to the client is, what all the list of customers or list of sales orders you have, put it in a notepad file by providing a tab space between each data. Suppose in order to create a customer, they have around 200 fields of data to be filled for each record. You understand? For each record, 200 fields of data. So one line, how many records, how many fields we need to get it? One line?
200.
200 fields. Am I right? So like that, if 1 lakh of records are there, 200 into 1 lakh, that many records I need to upload. Am I right or no?
Yeah, right.
So I am uploading that much of data means, can I enter manually? For entering manually, how many people are required? It's very difficult.
Lot of.
So that's why SAP has introduced a concept called BDC or LSNW. So BDC means batch data communication, which we can develop the code as per the client requirement, and at a shot we will upload the file and run the file. Automatically all the data will be going to the, so how it goes process is from flat file to where it goes transaction level. transaction level in SAP, and then stores automatically in table level. You understand? So ultimately my data is there where? Now in SAP in one shot. So these are called routine, conversion, loadings. Loadings means loading the master data. Okay. So by checking all the data clearly. So we have two formats, BDC, LSNW, flat file and Excel file also we can upload it. Clear? Any doubt?
No.
Right. Next what we have is enhancements. Enhancements means changing the existing standard application. Changing the existing standard application. So changing the existing standard application means whatever the changes comes in the standard application, that means wherever I want to change, I cannot change it. One more thing. Okay. So you need to understand that wherever I want to do the changes, I cannot change the existing standard application. So there will be exits and baddies, which is provided by SAP itself. So for example, I say there is a highway. Okay. The highway means it's a road, right? In this highway, I want to pour a petrol. Can I pour a petrol wherever I want?
No.
No. Wherever the petrol bunks are there only I can pour a petrol. Am I right? So that is nothing but SAP highway is a standard application, SAP standard application, and pouring a petrol by providing an exit where is nothing but exits. That means wherever I can enhance the application, I can SAP itself has provided. Are you clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a example where I can show you clearly. Say clearly. And next, whatever we have is forms. Forms means creating the smart forms. That means using smart forms we create invoices in the form of PDF format. Is that clear? So we'll create bills, invoices or customer invoice, sales order invoice, purchase order invoice, anything, any sort of invoices we develop through smart forms. Clear? Any doubt?
No.
Right. And also we have, apart from this, what are the concepts we have is screen programming, which we design the custom screens, and also advanced ABAP, that is OABAP, object oriented ABAP, which I am going to teach it. And some introduction of ABAP HR. I'll show some real-time reports. So this is the overall thing which we're going to discuss. Clear till now?
Yeah.
Right. Now coming to the point here, let us see how to create a program first. So people, never used SAP to create a screens. Sarita, have you ever seen the creation of program?
I am from MCA background, sir. So SAP program I don't know, but I know Java. Java program.
Fine, cool. And I'm just asking in the SAP, anytime you see in the screen of creating the program?
No, sir.
Okay. What about Nandita?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, fine. Now let us see here. I'm going to create a program now, but in real time, what is required when you are creating the program? That you should understand. Okay. So let us see. So this is the logon pad, Sarita. So when you see here, so it opens like this. So these credentials will be given by the client. Okay. So if I right click on this, here we're going to have the credentials here. Okay. So this is nothing but client server. Will log in and we'll say log on. That's it. And so here we say my login. So I log in into this. The screen will be like this. So can you see here? This is an IDS version. That means this is only for a training purpose. Don't think that training is different and real time will be different. Everything will be same inside.
Oh,
Why?
okay.
Why SAP has given separately? Because doesn't want to disturb the real time system. That's why for training purpose he has given a separate system, separate client.
Oh,
Okay. Now
okay.
where I can get my what you call my transactions, where I can get my tools to create a program. So can you go to tools, above workbench, development, and here you can see all your transactions. So ABAP editor is where we create the programs. So SC11 for ABAP, each one we will discuss one by one. Now,
Okay.
you know what is a transaction? Both knows what is a transaction, right? Transaction code. Sarita,
Sir,
you know what is the transaction code?
mm, don't know, sir.
Don't know. Okay. I mean, you are totally new to SAP, right? Fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, generally, in Java or .NET, in Java you have idea, right?
Yeah.
So how you create a program?
Uh,
We go to Java Eclipse and we'll open the or JCreator, we'll open it and we'll say file new project,
right.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Here, in order to create a program, there is a direct some codes will be there to create a program.
Okay.
That means to create a program, I need some editor like JCreator. There should be an editor.
Uh,
Okay.
yes.
So
Okay.
can you see beside evaporator there is some code SC38.
Yeah. SE38.
Yeah, that is the transaction code. That is called a transaction code to create a program. So these are
Yeah.
fixed. I mean, real time or anywhere you go, these are fixed.
Oh,
In
okay.
SAP, throughout your SAP career, SC38 means evaporator only. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I can double click on this, or if you know the code, of course you will know the code by regular classes. You can directly type the SC38 here and press enter or tick mark. Anything is fine.
Okay.
Press enter. So when I open SC38, what it is opening? It is asking to create a program. Okay. So when I say program here, so always my program should start with what?
Z. Z.
Very good. So Z, I say demo something. Okay. We'll talk about classes. So Z demo, say program one. Suppose I created like this. And now what I say? We need to press one, create.
Create. Create.
Already there. Say create. So when I say create, so it is asking title, type, and all these things. Here, two mandatory things are there. We need to give it. One is title, another one is what is the type of the program. Okay.
Okay.
Title means say sample program, and type always should be an executable type program. So what are the rest of the things? We will come to know in the next coming classes. Don't worry. But always, if you are creating a program, means you should create as an executable type program. Okay. Now save it. This is the button to save. So when you save it, it is asking for what?
Package.
What is the meaning of package?
Package means classes. It includes classes, interfaces, header files.
Very good. So what is the purpose actually? I mean, do I need to give package here or no need to give any package?
I think packages means if we create something, then if I give the package name, it will save in that similar package actually. In that package, we can extract all the similar reports or something. I don't know.
Okay, somewhat near. I'll tell you about package. This is very important if you are working in real time. Okay, so what is important means you should understand. So what is the training and what is real time? Okay, so you have trained or you are worked in real time. So here itself you will come to know. Okay, so let us see.
Okay.
In real time, So first of all, package means storing our objects. We can store our objects and tables or anything whatever create, we will store it in package, right? Now let us see here. Now SAP has given by default one package he has given. One package called $TMP. $TMP package. So why can't we use this package? Can we use it or not? SAP itself is here, right? Both say yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. We can create the program in $TMP and we can execute the program in development. So try to understand this point, it is important. We can execute the program in development and we can see the output. But we cannot move to the quality. Why?
Because it is for testing purpose, means temporary and some temporary thing.
Because whenever we create a program in $TMP, somebody gone? Both are there? Hello?
Sir.
Yeah. So whenever we create the program in $TMP, it won't generate the transport request. That's why we cannot move to the quality. Do you understand? If transport request is not generated, then what is the use of creating the program as it is not moving to quality and production? No use, right? Ultimately, it should create a transport request. Then only we can move to that quality system. But if you create in $TMP, it won't generate any transport request. Okay? That is the reason we don't use it in real time. So we need to create a package actually. But in real time, we are not authorized to create any packages in any client. Then who will create? You know basis consultants? Who are those?
I don't know, some basic consultants are there, but I don't know.
Okay, SAP administrators, like who will create, somebody joins means they will create a user and like network administrator in Microsoft, that is a system administrator in network. Sarta?
Sir.
Yeah, like you know it, I mean network administrator, system administrator, who will create an access creations, users full control, limited control, they will give access, right? So those people, those are called basis consultants as per client requirement. They will create what? Packages. Now what happens here is in my previous project, okay, or in this project, so they have created a package. Basis consultant will create a packages by default for each and every module. So they have given ZSD00 for SD module, ZMM00 for MM module, ZPP00 for like this. You understand?
These are the packages.
These are the packages which we need to use in real time for that particular project. See, it varies from project to project. Some people may give ZOTC, order to cash, for SD module. So ZPTP they call as like this. You understand? So
means whatever we're creating, maybe reports, screen programming or conversions, all we have to do in this package only.
Exactly.
Means
with
Whichever
respect to the module, with respect to the function module, like sales and distribution related report means we need to create in ZSD00 only. The interface,
Okay.
conversions, anything ZSD00 like that. You got the point, right?
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it depends again. See, I told you these packages also given in the naming standards. Try to remember the document only. That's why I told you the document is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which package I need to use? Okay, what is the naming standard of the package? So everything will be given in the document only. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Right. So now coming to here, we don't have any restriction to create, not to create a package, right? Because it's a demo client, so we can create a package. So how to create a package is the transaction code for creating the package. In SCAT, we can create package. Okay. So in SCAT, we can create package. So let us see. Anywhere, if it's boring, let me know. Well,
No.
of course, class will be more theoretical, but it is not theory. It is important in real time. So SCAT is the transaction code where it is nothing but an object navigator or a repository where we can create the vertical packages. Now, so let us see. Select a package. I say that demo is the package name. What is the package name? Z demo. Okay, and click on the spec symbol. So click on the spec symbol. It will ask ZM is not there. So what we need to do? Say create. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? How to create?
Yeah. Actually, I can see the object navigator screen till now.
I think it's slow for you. To whom it is slow? Sarita or Nandini?
No, sir, I'm not seeing your screen.
Who is that? Sarita?
Yeah.
No.
Now.
Now okay. Yeah, sir, I'm sorry.
Okay. I think for you people it is slow. The screen is slow, I think, right?
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
it is there.
Okay. Can you rejoin? It's better. Both rejoin.
Okay.
What to do now for rejoining?
Just again click on the link and you will automatically join. Just
Okay. Just
yeah.
now I close all this tab, na? Then after.
1 second, I'll dismiss you. You will press rejoin. Hello. Hello, Sarita?
Hello, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Krishnan. Got it? Anything
Okay, sir.
you know? I'll show
No,
you.
sir, I didn't listen me. I didn't hear.
When can you see the screen again? I mean, can you see my screen now? Both?
Yeah,
Yeah. Nandita, how about you? Just unmute and talk. You are in mute, Nandita.
Yeah, now I am noted.
You're able to see the screen, right? So I have given
Yes.
package and just get them is the package name I have given, and just click on the spec symbol. It will ask to create. Okay. So when I create,
Mm-hmm.
it will ask for a short description. So say some demo project or demo package. Right? And just tick it. And can you see a workbench request? What is this workbench request means?
Don't know.
Any idea?
No.
No. Okay, fine.
where we have to write the program.
See, transport request is nothing but a workbench request. So it's an interview point of view question, very important question. For an ABAPer, what type of, say there are two types of, so what are the types of request will be there? They will ask the question first. So what you need to say is, there are two types of request. One is workbench request and the customizing request. Okay, workbench request is for developing that, I mean, it's nothing but a transport request which we do changes, ABAPer do changes. Customizing request means which functional people will do the changes for configuration issues and all. It's not like ABAP changes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Means we can work.
Sorry, Nanita?
Means we can do this. Means developer can do the changes in work-based request only.
Only. So if ABAPer, see, there are, when we create a some solution manager will create a transport request. So ABAPer need to select only workbench request, not customizing request. Customizing request is not acceptable by the for the ABAPer. You understand? Customizing request means only for a configuration changes, not for developing the code. Workbench request is
Yeah.
for developing the code, that is for ABAPers. Are you clear?
Yeah. One thing.
Hmm?
Whenever we are creating a package, then this request is automatically generated.
Yes, yes. Not whenever we creating. See, we don't create a package in real time. Package will be already there. Whenever we create a program and creating in that particular package, it will ask for a request number automatically. It will generate a request number automatically. We don't. I mean, what I'm saying is, we don't need to give any specific name for the request. It will.
Means if
Yeah.
if we create a report in by giving a package, okay,
Yes.
given by our the basis consultant, then after creating the report, the request is automatically generated.
Exactly. Exactly. No. I'll show you the process. Let me complete it. You'll understand. Okay. So let us.
Okay.
Now here, this is already somebody else transport request. It is not ours. Can we create in this particular transport request our program?
What I can get.
I mean, say some request is there already, right? So can
Yeah.
we create our program also? See, I'm creating my package here. Can we create my package in this particular transport request?
I don't know.
Will it allow us, first of all?
Sorry, what?
Will it allow to create?
Uh, don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. So see, these are the questions. Why I'm asking is, it's not like you should answer it. These are the questions. If I ask you, you will understand very clearly. Okay, we should not do it, or we should do it, or something like that. Okay. See,
Okay.
there is object one and object two. So object one is created by you people. Okay, with this transport request, and this is object two. Right. Now here, what happens? You completed object, your development, and it is ready to move to quality. and my object is also created in the same request, but it is incomplete, not ready to move to quality. What happens?
Means first one is created by another person which is
Yes.
ready to move.
Yes.
Object 2 is by myself, but it is not complete. But within that workbench request, the same workbench
Yes.
request.
Perfect question. Perfect answer. So what happens now in this case? What happens here is this incomplete object also will move to the quality if you move this to the quality. Okay? Is there any use
Okay.
like moving the incomplete object to the quality?
No.
No. So the problem here is it will move if you create in the same transport request. What happens here is everything which completed, not completed will move to the quality. So that's why each object, each program or each report should have its own transport request or workbench request. Are you clear? Right.
Yeah.
Now let us see how to create it. So this is the button to create. Okay. Now there is a standard way of writing the what you call in real time. There is a standard way of writing it. So what is the standard way of writing is if it is a SD module, say SD, okay, or you can also say OTC like that, or OM, order management, something like that. Okay. Suppose say SD hyphen 1 2 3 4 and how this suppose as I said, for example, sales order status report. So the client will ask what is the status of sales order report or what is the status of some number. See, every object in real time, how they are stored is RISEF, say 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose, for example, RISEF and RISEF number. Generally, they will store as in a according to their I mean, see, there are thousands of objects, thousands of programs will be written, right? So they cannot remember each and everything. So what they will ask, if anything is pending, they will ask what is the status of rise of 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is there in that rise of 1, 2, 3, 4? It is talking about sales order status report. Do you understand? Client knows only the what is rise of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello?
This RISEF 1, 2, 3, 4 is what? The
No, I'm just
which
giving you an
number?
example. Rise of 1000, suppose. What is the status of rise of 1000? I mean, it's a object. So suppose the rise of 1000 is a report. What is the status of that particular report? They will ask by asking this number because we will get a task like this only. Inside this, there will be functional spec and technical spec. The functional spec is also consists of rise of number will be there.
Okay.
Do you understand? Functional spec or
So
technical?
means
Yeah.
the functional specification is given by this number only.
Yes.
Means according to
Because because there are a lot of functional specs. How you differentiate?
by this number.
By this number. Okay. So one rise one object will be done by one ABAPer like this. Or I mean not only one object, like suppose a list of rise of numbers are there, those will be done by me, suppose, for example. You understand?
Yeah, this RISEF number means this number is also given by the client.
Yes. This is a tool where the client will store.
Okay.
For their reference. For their reference, because they cannot talk about what is sales order status report, what is document report, what is finance report. They cannot ask like that. With the RISEF number, that is the reference for them actually. Okay. So our object also should be created like this only. So here the RISEF number. So and say if it is a report, say R, that is the naming standard, and say report, and it talks about some description of the report, say SAP Introduction, and say version 1.0. What is the meaning of version 1.0?
Don't know.
Okay. So save it first, I'll tell you. So once you save it, can you see new transport request is generated? Right? Just take it. Now your package is ready. Of course, we don't create a package in real time, but here I'm showing how to create a package. and I'm using the same transport request for my creating my program also. You understand? Now, so let us see ZDEM is the package created. Now open SC38 now. So if I want to open SC38, I don't need to. So I don't need to what I need. I don't need to go again back to here and just press SC38. Okay, I'll show you that also. So I've given SC38. Now give our program name. This is not created because we didn't give the package, right? Okay. So executable type program. Save it. Enter. And here what we need to give?
The package.
Are you there?
Yeah, yes.
So ZDEM and save. So whenever I save, see this, it is storing in the same package, same request number. Save it. That's it. So your program is created in that particular package. It's a particular request number, transport request number. Now, suppose my program is just say write welcome to web programming. Put it, and here sorry, the dot is the end of the statement, not semicolon.
Oh, okay.
Write is the command to print something. So wherever you see blue color ones, those are nothing but the commands of ABAP, syntaxes of ABAP. Okay?
That is case sensitive also.
It is not, SAP is not a case sensitive, ABAP is not a case sensitive. I can write
Oh, okay.
small, capital, small, capital.
Okay.
But it does, if the client says my all keywords should be in capitals, means do I need to rub again and write it?
What? Hello?
See, my all capital letters, I mean my, what do you call that? This syntaxes should all should be in capitals, means do I need to rub and write it again? If I write a couple lines of code and after that client says that please write all the keywords in capital letters, what happens? If I write in small letters, I need in capitals if he says, then
Pretty printer.
very good. So what we need to do is in the utilities, go to settings, go to pretty printer, and here actually it will be like this. Just tick this and select the keyword uppercase and just tick it. Is that coming now?
No.
Then what is the problem?
We have to select that word, right?
Activate. We have to activate that.
We need to press on this pretty printer. Then only it comes. See this.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
That is only for settings. If you want to use that settings, we need to click on this. And activate the program. So this is the button for activation. Okay, before activation, I'll explain one thing. So just save this. Save is only just saving the program. Okay? Now, this is the button for display or change. So if I click on it, it will go to display mode. I cannot write anything. Okay? And this is the button for creating another object within this program. So when I click on this, you can create another program and just click on this button, create. Okay? Now, this is the button for syntactical check. Control F2 for what? Syntactical check. Anyways, we regularly use it in program, don't worry. So when I click on it, it says syntactically correct. And this is the button for activate. So now, before knowing this button, so if I want to see in which package our program is stored, where I can see. Here, this is the button, display object list. I don't need to go to SC80 and check again. You understand?
Okay.
Click on this button, left side you can see the SC80. So select this package option and ZDEM and just click on the spec symbol. You can see the package name and the program and the example. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Right. So now if I want, see what I want is here, I want to activate the program. So this is the button for what? Activation. Just click on this button. So always, what is the meaning of activation? Means before moving into the quality, make sure that we need to activate the programs. Otherwise, the transport request will throw an error.
Yeah.
Okay. So just click on it, this one, and just your program is already highlighted, will be highlighted. Okay. And just tick this or press enter. Anything is fine. Okay. So I activated the program and I run the program. So it is showing welcome to ABAP programming. Is that clear? This is the output
Yes.
screen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where I can see, how can I release my transport request to the quality, and first of all, where I can see my transport request. So the transaction code for seeing that transport request is transport organizer. The transaction code is what? SE09. Where we can see our transport request or web request. Are you clear? Now,
Okay.
so go to SE09. Give your username and press display. And can you see the first one? This is our transport request. This is the package name and the program.
Yeah.
Can you see now? And this is our transport request, and immediate task, see 080 is the last 3 digits. Immediate subtask will be created, the next number 081. Okay? So every task will have a subtask automatically generated. Now, my question is this information enough to move to the quality?
Yeah, one thing here, now I see the transport request. All these numbers, what are they? A lot of numbers are there.
These ones are? These ones are you are talking about? Which ones?
This after modifiable.
Which one? These ones are?
This one is the transport request.
See, this is the transport request, our transport request.
Okay. Yeah, actually, this is now also this is very slow, and for that only I can.
Sorry. Okay, it's slow.
Yeah, yeah.
Now can you see?
Yeah, now I can see.
Sarita?
Actually,
Sarita?
Sir,
You could slow
I'm
now.
getting, sir.
You are getting?
No, yeah, a bit slow, sir.
Okay. You want to rejoin? Or it's okay?
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay.
Now it's okay.
Right. Nanta, for you?
yeah, it's okay now.
Right. So now, is this information is enough to move to the quality?
Maybe. For going to the quality, only the transport request is required now.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, so
in the transport request, these also will be released. Package and program. Okay.
Program, yeah.
My question is, if this information is moved to the quality, client will get the program name, just a program name, right? So can I ask to the
Yeah.
client go to SC38 and open this program and press F8 so that he can see the output?
No,
Then how can he?
all the things would be there.
Sorry,
All the things would be there directly.
all the things. I mean, how it will be directly within?
Don't know.
Okay. Sarika, what about you?
same, sir. Don't know.
Okay. See, First of all, the client won't have an authorization to open SC38 because he don't develop any code. Then why the SAP will, I mean, why he will get an authorization for SC38? Okay, so he won't get an authorization for SC38. Then how he can run the code and how he can see the output? Means he won't run the code. He will run only the transaction code given for the program. So if you run the transaction code, automatically output will be seen. So what we need to do now? First step is we need to create
Creating the transaction.
a transaction code for this program.
Yeah.
Okay. So how to create a transaction code? So let us see. The transaction code for creating a transaction code is
SC93.
SC
93.
Perfect. So transaction code for creating transaction code.
Take over.
Okay. Now, so go to SC93, right? So give ZM is the transaction code. Now create, okay, to whom we are creating for that particular program. So say sample transaction, and always we need to select the second one, report transaction. So what are the rest? You will come to know next class. And just tick it. Just tick it. Now here it is asking mandatory. See, even though if I save it, it won't save. It will ask to fill all the required fields. Mandatory is what? Program name should be mandatory. So make sure that you give a proper program name. Otherwise, the transaction will be created for something else. Make sure you copy paste. Okay, not for this. Okay, and save. Save it in the same package and same request number. So it is saved. Okay. Now what we do? So you can see in the transport organizer. Just refresh it.
Actually, hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. 1 minute. Actually, I am on the same create report transaction page.
Okay. Fine. Just rejoin, Nandita. Nandita is better. I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me dismiss you.
Yeah. Okay.
Sarita garu?
సార్
Yeah. అర్థమవుతుందా అండి?
నాకు అర్థమవుతుంది సార్. కొంచెం ఫస్ట్ డే ఈ క్లాస్ ఉంది కదా, కొంచెం నాకు కొత్తగా ఉంది, కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ గాను కొంచెం టెన్షన్ గా కూడా ఉంది.
టెన్షన్ ఏం పడద్దు, స్లోగా చెప్పుకుంటూ వెళ్దాం. ఓకే, బికాస్ ఈవెన్ నందిత ఈజ్ ఆల్సో న్యూ. ఓకే, నో నీడ్ టు వరీ.
ఓకే.
ఇవన్నీ ఏంటంటే, సో వాట్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఆల్ దిస్, ఇదంతా రెగ్యులర్ గా మనం రియల్ టైమ్ లో యూజ్ చేసేది. సో వీఆర్ డిస్కసింగ్.
ఓకే.
You are already into Java, right? So the same thing.
Yeah.
Coding will be the same. The only thing is how to create, how to these things are different.
Okay.
I mean,
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, Nandita.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
see?
Now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when I refresh it, you can see a transaction is already created. Can you see now? Okay. Now
JDemo. Yeah.
ZMO 0, that is actually created. So there is them. Now first what we need to release the package. So how to release the package? So click on the subtask. First click on this truck symbol. Next you will get a tick mark. That means it is released. Next, release the main task. Click on it. Click on these are the things you need to do in the real time. Whenever you create any program or any report or anything. Daily, I mean not daily life cycle, like what you say is whenever you create it. So it will go from modifiable list to released list.
Means after releasing, it will directly go to the quality.
No. It won't go, basis people will collect all the release transport requests, and we need to keep a mail to the basis people. Okay, so then only they will move. See, there is a in between there is a process. We need to get the approval from the teams. One team will be their governance team. So that means our code is written in the naming standards or not. They will check it, and also performance point of view, our statements are correct or wrong, because there will be a senior most developer sitting over there in the governance team.
We are just releasing these to the basics people. They are then
Once we release,
do the next thing.
once we need to release it and say to the basis people that I have released the transport request, please put it in the quality. Then they will keep. Okay.
Okay.
So for releasing, for saying to the basis people, they will ask approval from the governance team. So governance team are the people who will give the approval to move the transport request to the quality. There is a process in between. Okay. Now, so I am ready with the transport request which is moved into the quality. So think that this is the quality server. This is the quality server. Now I say let them 0 and press enter. You can see the output directly without seeing any code in between. Clear, Sarita?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Any doubt in class?
Actually, for a ABAPer, the job is only to release the transport request.
Up to that only, yes.
Okay.
And also, we also check it in the quality, how it is performing and all.
ABAPer can check.
ABAPer, yes, ABAPer can check, yes. ABAPer can check in production also, if they give access.
Okay, means if they are given the client number, then ABAPer can go to.
See, ABAPer will have access for quality also.
Okay.
Without seeing the quality, how we can know what changes need to be done, see how it is performing and all. So we will definitely have the access.
If in the quality something goes wrong there, then after that, what to do for an ABAPer?
Again, we need to see. So client has checked the output now. I'll tell you. Client has checked the output, and client says that I suppose jet dem 0 he said. So yes, output is fine, but he wants another write statement need to be written. So I cannot change it in the quality. What I need to do? I'll come back to the again development. So he wants to add another write statement. So in order to add another write statement, put colon. Okay. And as this is not the end of the statement, say comma and say slash is for next line printing, and welcome to Nandita and Sarita. Like this. Okay. And dot is the end of the statement. Suppose these are the 2 lines we added, and when I try to activate, can you see it is asking for new transport request because I already released one transport request. Now
this one we.
And coming to the version, I said version 1.0 we have written, right, for first one. What is that meaning is, for the first time version 1.0 means for the first time when the object is created with the new transport request, okay, and it has never moved to quality, okay, then the version should be 1.0. So when it is called as version 1.1, when first time it has moved to quality, and come up and client has checked the output and come up with some changes, and client come up with some changes and asked, and what we need to do, we need to do changes in development, changes in development with new TR having version 1.1. Clear or not?
Yes. Means we have to give here a new means transfer request.
Yes. So again, we need to create a new transport request with the same description. Make sure the description won't change. It's better to copy paste. The only change is version 1.1.
1.1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Save it and new transport is created. Now save it. That's it. No. So once it is done, so what we need to do, you can also check what changes we have done in first program and second program also. How is, go to utilities, version management. And this is already released one, and this is the existing one, which is no. And click on the compare symbol. You can see. So in the last release, we have only welcome to web programming, and this release. So wherever the changes are there, it will show in blue color. Clear?
Yes.
Any doubts till now? I will upload